What's going down, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the DIPP Show. Today, we got a couple feisty topics we're going to talk about, a little bit, some new segments we're going to introduce. But first, Leo, let's show them what we won this week.
Did a little something this weekend. Vamos!
Sir, we won the league.
We won the league, La Liguilla.
Kyle prefaced in what, like week 2, was it?
Week 2 or 3. I was like, we were struggling right off the rip. We had no stamina. Did we have subs the first game? I think we were missing a couple subs.
We were missing some.
And morale was down. Week 1 and 2, I was like, chill. We will win the league. And then
Was it week 3 where we missed the game?
Yeah, we missed the game.
Yeah.
We had a forfeit. So we were basically in last place. And then after that, after week 3, we went out undefeated since, and we won the championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won every game after the forfeit, right?
After the forfeit. So now we're going to go into second session as champions. Hopefully we get the back-to-back, but unfortunately we're missing our goalie.
Could have moved up to the A, but no, we'll go for the
No, we're
2P.
going to keep it there. So, yeah, we all came out of retirement to play soccer. We won it, so then we had to celebrate.
I thought about going back into retirement. Want to know, but hey, gotta keep it rolling.
That would have been the easy way out.
Gotta keep it rolling.
So then we came out of retirement for boozing with the boys because we had to celebrate, and
We went
we were
to
feeling it.
dwarf wrestling.
Yeah, we did midget wrestling. Let's call it what it is. It was a great time. It was at a dive bar bowling alley. So after we bought the tickets, we was kind of like on the fence, like, damn, like this better be like fun.
It was electric, dude.
It was electric. At first, I was like, if we lose the league, like I don't even want to go.
Yeah, facts.
Luckily, we won the league. And then we told the entire team, and everyone's like, yo, let's get after it. So then we pulled up here. Started pounding shots like we were in college again. Pulled out to midget wrestling, hammered, and they were just hitting each other with signs, and this shit was
Chairs.
electric.
Hammered off all the water we drank.
Yeah, yeah. Talk too much water.
Too
dude.
much water.
Too much
Hydrating.
electrolytes.
They're staying hydrated. And then after that, yeah, we just went bar hopping.
Wait, we got to talk about the game though, because that was kind of
Well, we had 2 games.
that was electric in itself. The final game.
Yeah, so we had 2 games, which is wild for a men's league. We're all old, and there's the semi, and then right after the semi was the final.
We literally had 15 minutes.
If that.
Yeah.
If that, yeah. So the first game, nothing really to talk about. They were really dirty and physical, but they got what was coming to them.
It was a blowout.
And even the refs like, you guys are gonna kill him. I'm like, that doesn't allow them to like,
Their own
hit
teammates were asking them to get them off the field.
Yeah.
Because we were getting like heated, and this one guy was like, hey, yeah, they're playing dirty. Like, just don't fight them. Like, I got you guys. Like, that's coming from their teammate. And I'm like, we'll tell them to play fair or not dirty, because this shit was kind of annoying.
Yeah, but we wrecked them. What was it, 6-7-0?
I think it was 7-0. The ref even came up. He was like, hey, stop scoring. And then 30 seconds after he said that, our boy on the field, Oscar, just bagged one.
Oh, dude.
The ref's just shaking his head. We're like,
I lobbed it to midfield. Midfield lobbed it up to him, and the first touch, screamer.
bagged it. Like, just end the game early, ref. We got another one after this.
Yeah, that was cracked. And then the final, we started off super
Ugly,
slow,
yeah.
ugly.
Overconfident.
Well, no, and I wouldn't even say that. At first, I thought it sucked that the other semifinal game was at 8:30, and then they got
Like an hour.
the hour break. Ours was at 9:30, so we had the 15 minutes, if that. And I thought, okay, at least option 2, which was what we had, our adrenaline wouldn't crash. So yeah, we'd be a little more gassed, but I thought it'd be easier to pick up speed versus playing the game, waiting an hour. What was it, hour 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then restarting from 0, but I was wrong. Like, my legs were killing me. Like, they're shaking, and the other team was well rested, and they came out hot.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't know that you felt like that. But for me, like, from an overall perspective, I felt like we just, like, were way overconfident.
100%. I think we were riding that high of, like,
Yeah.
just smoking those dudes before.
Yeah, because me and the other 2 guys up top were kind of, like, fighting a little bit because
You were heated. You were a little heated.
Well, yeah, I've been saying it week in and week out. Like, it's indoor. I need help in the midfield. Like, just because you start up top or you're
Right.
the other midfielder doesn't mean you can drop back. So, like, I'm trying to move the ball up for the team. And when I move it up, like, we have to help on defense, too. You're not just trying.
Right.
So I'm going up and down, trying to make these runs because like, it's very easy just to pass it and just stand there and just let them do their thing. So, like, I'm trying to drag defenders, do my
Right.
thing where it's like, rotate with me. they weren't. I'm like, I'm too I can't maintain that workload. So yeah, we were kind of like butting heads a little bit. I was like, drop.
Yeah.
And they did.
But we were down, what, 2-0?
2-0 with like, I remember
Right
there was
away.
19 minutes left when it was still 2-0.
Yeah, and then finally you bagged the first one, and it was like complete shift in the team from there.
Yeah, it was as soon as we got the first one in, got back into it, we were better than them, like in
Way
general.
better.
It's just that we
had
were
already
defeating
beat 'em.
ourselves.
We had already beat them, what, 6-1?
6-3. But again, I think it's because we played the game right before them.
Yeah.
And at least from a midfielder and a workload perspective, like the first game took a lot of energy.
Yeah, and you didn't want to come off, motherfucker. I was like,
Yeah,
Kyle,
because,
we got
dude,
another game.
We were winning 6-0, and Kyle was doing like suicides. Doing
Yeah,
back
I
and
was like,
forth.
bro. I was like,
Because I didn't get my clear shot, I just wanted a bag one. I was like, just find me up top. I just want to hit a screamer and just get off. And then the
you're
goal
good.
was not
Oh, so
coming.
you just wanted the goal?
Yeah, I
Kyle's
wanted,
being Kyle's a little selfish.
I wanted to be a little selfish.
I didn't realize that's what it was. Because I was like, dude, why do you not want to come off? Like,
Dude, because they were so bad. And I was like, when the opportunity came, there was just like dude just always nets to me where I'm like, I get the ball and try to take a touch, but it was a bad angle. I'm like, I just need that one perfect angle where I could just get a clean shot. That shot, all 4 of my shots were like off center and left footed. Where I'm like, I just want that one opportunity. Just give it to me on my right foot so I can get just blasted top ends and then I'll get off. It just didn't come.
Yeah, we were close to even in the last game. There was like 4. It was tied 2-2 with like 4 minutes left, and I was like, dude, if we go to PKs, I don't know. Like,
Which game?
The
that was
final.
Oh yeah, we got the
We were
third goal
tied
late.
2-2,
Yeah.
There was like 4 or 5 minutes left, I think, and then because I scored the last one like
you scored
4.
all 3, boy.
No, with the last one I scored when there was like 4 left, and I remember I subbed off because I was exhausted, and then
That's when I came on.
we were just like wasting time at the end. Everyone was parking the bus.
Yeah, we had to.
And they got like a free kick with like 2 minutes left, and luckily I think they were pretty exhausted too because, dude, he took like over a minute to take the free kick. I'm like, dude, you're wasting your own time. Like the clock's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to take.
And I was like, if he doesn't score this, they lost, and then
Yeah.
they just hit it right into the wall, and then
Yeah.
we just wasted the time.
And that team was weird because they're like throwing elbows and all that stuff, and then they're like talking that shit, and then as soon as you push them back, they're like, yo, chill, it's the B League. I'm like, dude, don't hit me if you can't take it back, because they were like screaming at Oscar and our coach on the bench, aka Ray, and then like as soon as they started talking shit back, they're like, look, you guys get all fired up for like the B League champions, like relax. I'm like, dude, you guys were literally instigating the entire
Oh yeah,
thing.
no, when they were
I can't
winning too, they
stand
were
it.
like
They were all up on over.
No, they had like one time where the ball was going out of bounds and it was their ball. One of them like did a fake shot to like let it go out, but like kind of like flinch and try to get like I don't remember who it was to flinch, and they started like laughing in our face a little
Yeah,
bit.
they're instigating
Yeah.
it, and then as soon as we showed any retaliation, then they backed down like, yo.
It was just funny because the second one I scored was a free kick, and like I remember as soon as they went in, I like just looked at their reactions, their faces, and they were all just like they
Defeated.
were like, what the hell just happened? You know, how do
That's
we
when they
choke
were
that?
defeated.
Yeah.
Well, because they got 2 lucky ones right.
Yeah.
Quick ones right off the rip, and then like once the adrenaline like came, or not even nerves. Yeah, we just started off really slow, like,
Yeah.
super slow. Then we all just locked in, and then we just controlled the game from there. They didn't
Yeah.
score the rest of the game.
Once that first one went in, it's like the whole team just like settled in.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're in it.
The journey to the 2-peat commences.
The 2-peat. We need a keeper though, so if you want to hit
Okay,
us
if you
up.
want to let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we do need a keeper.
They say it's always harder to maintain yourself at the top than to get there, son.
We'll stay there.
Hopefully, we win it. That
We'll
trophy
see.
looks a little lonely already.
Yeah, needs a little partner.
Kyle, what do you got for your take of the week?
So yeah, I saw this on another pod. You should still walk or move on a moving platform. That doesn't equate to standing still. So like, you know how like airports have that one where like you should still walk on it. Now the only caveat is if you have a ton of luggage, I'll allow it. But like escalators and stuff where it's just like I always walk up it. So when they brought it up on the pod, I was like, true. But like other people, like I kind of like maybe it's because I'm like fast paced. I hate when there's like 4 people just standing there. I'm like, come on, walk. So that's kind of my hot take. Like unless you have a ton of luggage, you should still walk on moving platforms.
Literally saw that clip this morning.
The movie platform one? I was like, I have to bring it up to the boys because I think that's such a true statement.
Yeah, I think if it's empty, you should, because obviously there's times where it's full, like on an escalator at the mall or something. There's like you can't even get up, so like you have to just stand there. But yeah, if there's space to move, like
you should walk.
Yeah, for sure. And then the flat ones in the airports, you have to walk.
You have to walk.
Yeah,
I see people they'll just stand there and just like, what are you doing? Like, go walk.
Yeah, you definitely have to walk.
Yeah, so
and I honestly like it just makes me think of like you're getting a little boost like in Mario Kart when you get a mushroom or whatever. It feels cool.
It all starts because that one person at the top doesn't want to
lazy to
do it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, come on.
No, and then I saw they talked about have you ever tried walking down on the up ladder?
Oh.
Or walking up on the down ladder?
Does
that make sense?
Going up and walking down it. No, I've never tried
to outpace it.
Yeah.
No, I've never done that.
Have you?
No, I kind of want to try it.
I have maybe
as a kid, I don't know.
I think the walking down one is sketchy.
When it's going up.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think it's easier. I think that one's easier, but it's sketchy. Sketchier.
Yeah, you don't want to fall.
Yeah.
And you have to outpace it. So I feel like it's a little faster than a brisk walk then.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of moving.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try it.
Let's go to the mall.
Have you seen like the videos where like people will sit on the railings thinking they can balance, they walk and flip off backwards? Shit, looking funny.
Did you ever see the videos of when they would go in between and they would spin in circles? Because you know how they're like right next to each other?
Yeah, I've seen that at the bottom. Yeah. They could spin. Yeah.
I want to try that.
Seen that.
So you know how like the railings move too? They lay in between like the up and down one and it just spins them in circle.
Why would you?
I feel like you got to be light for that.
Who thought of that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just go in between both elevators or both escalators. Yeah, so now you know if next time you're on the elevator, make sure you start climbing the shaft. Just because it's going up doesn't mean you have to climb it.
I have another one. I have a would you rather though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because right before the camera started rolling, somebody mentioned men's basketball. Perfect, because this involves it. Okay. So the question is, you in whatever group chat you decide will win $1 million each if you beat Angel Reese in a one-on-one, or you just live your life as is. But if you lose, you die. Any
group chat? Like anyone in a group chat? It's 1v1.
So like if you choose us three, we all get a chance to 1v1 Angel Reese. If we win, well, if you lose first, you're dead. You lose, you die. So that's where like the ballsiness comes on. Like, are you confident in your athletic ability, basketball, to take her on? And if say you go first, right, and you win right away, we all win $1 million. So it's not just you. So it's like you're helping the boys out. Or you just pass up that opportunity because you don't have the balls to do it.
And just keep living life.
And just keep living life. But know that you were too afraid to take a 1v1.
Dude, isn't she tall as hell? How tall is she?
Wait, was that always the question?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like last time you told me you said just take $100K or do the.
I need a fact check on how
it's
tall
$1
she
million,
is.
But if you lose, the group chat does.
No, but the last time you told me you said take $100 cash or play Angel Reese to try to go for $1 million.
She's 6'3". I'm taking it all day. Let's go.
That's what you told me at the gym.
You play for $1 million.
I've seen those ones too. No, I get what you're saying. But the other day when you told me take $1,000 cash or play Angel Reese for $1 million.
Well, maybe I'm not remembering it right.
Well, either way,
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you just get free cash. No, yeah.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
Yeah, we're getting a group chat. We're doing it.
So now, same question for Caitlin Clark.
Still.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Decent. What about you?
No, against Caitlin, I would do the Angel Reese probably, but not Caitlin Clark. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't do Caitlin Clark.
Dude, she would just shoot it like right in front of your face and make the 5.
If you lose, we're all dead.
That's fine.
You better pick a different group chat for that one.
I'll die, or we'll all be millionaires.
I wouldn't do the Caitlin Clark one.
Don't get me wrong. I think she's good. I think they're both good. Caitlin
Honestly,
Clark's better.
Basketball's not my sport. I might even pass up on the Angel Reese one.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be super confident.
Because you said she's 6'3"?
Yeah, she's 6'3".
She's taller than me.
She's taller than me too. Not by much, but
you're playing
6'3".
No,
2,
6'1".
We're playing street rules, though. Just kick her and stomp on her ankle.
I mean, if you had our men's league ref, you'd probably let it go.
Yeah, facts.
Or be like that.
I mean, damn, dude. Are we all in our prime, or is just currently, like right now?
Now.
Fuck, makes it tougher, but I can't not do it.
Because
I'm willing to risk death for $1 million.
I just feel like the Caitlin Clark one, you probably have like a 2% chance of winning.
I feel like I'm winning AP stuff. But like, did you see?
You think you could beat Caitlin Clark?
I don't think it's like a 2% chance.
Dude,
winning.
she would literally
I
just
think
get
she-
the ball and shoot it. You wouldn't
Yeah.
even touch it. Like, you wouldn't
I
even
think
get
she
the ball.
torch you.
I don't know.
Like, I think she could give you the ball first, and if you miss, you're done. Like, you basically lost her.
I don't know, dude. I think we could do it. I think one of us could beat her for sure.
Angel Reese, I could see like maybe like at least like a 50%. Caitlin Clark, could get like probably like 2 to 5%.
I wouldn't do the Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
I'd pass that one up.
Really?
Sure.
Dude, because she shoots basketballs every day for a living. Like, she's gonna make most of the shots. You're not.
I don't know. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it.
Like, you miss once, you're done already.
I can.
You think you're gonna get the ball
I
back?
can get her to fucking miss once
How?
playing defense.
She got that tight D lapped in.
Tight D.
100p, dude. I can get her to miss one. Caitlin Clark, let's go. 1v1.
They're playing NBA rules.
I don't give a
She's
fuck.
not far from us, Indiana.
Let's go.
True.
Beaver.
Hit me
Come
up,
on.
Caitlin Clark. I'll 1v1 you.
We get the
I'll tell her
million.
she's like 6'2", right?
I don't know. I mean, Angel Reese is closer. She's in Chicago.
True.
True. Let's go, Angel Reese.
They also got to hop on the pod if they lose.
Caitlin Clark. I'll tell her. She's 6 foot. Pfft, easy money.
Well, all right. Well,
Bring it on, Caitlin.
We gotta see.
Let's go.
That was my would you rather. I thought that was an interesting one when I saw it.
Yeah, I would do it. YOLO.
Well, because the same reason is like with the soccer one. What was it? The Australian women's national team played the U13 boys national team or something like
And they
that.
got pieced.
7-0. So it was-
$50 million right now if you can run 10 miles, drink 24 beers, and eat 24 tacos in 24 hours. You think you could do it?
Yeah.
in 24, yeah.
10, how many? 10 miles?
10 miles.
Yeah, I can do that shit. Dude, honestly, like, I think I could do that. It'd be hard, but I think you could get it done in 12.
12 would be harder, but yeah. I don't think you need the full 24. I
Yeah.
think to make that question harder, it would be like 8.
8 hours?
That's pushing it. Because I would need time to digest the beers plus the tacos.
Yeah.
Wait, how many beers was it?
24.
24 beers and 24 tacos.
I think the beer would be the hardest part for me for sure.
Because it will get bloated, but like as you're eating the tacos, what are you going to eat? The tacos first or mix and match? I feel like the liquid would add up with the tacos. Because what we got, I mean, they're not going to be as big as Durango's, but like after 3 tacos from Durango's when we went,
You're stuffed.
you're stuffed. And it depends where it is too, because Durango's makes you want to shit your pants. So, like, I don't know if I can do 24 tacos from Durango's. That shit greasy, but so that's why I think I need time because I would just run the 10 miles first
And then do everything
Yeah.
else.
or do everything after.
Yeah, because once you get the running out of the way, you'll be hungry as shit probably to eat some tacos.
So you
It's
would do
like-
all 10 miles in a row straight? Or
Yeah.
would you break it up like 3
I
miles
think I
here,
would
2
just get
miles
it
here,
over
3
No, I
miles
just
here?
get it over with because once I start drinking the beer, like I feel like the liquid in my stomach make me want to like throw it
Yeah.
up mid run.
Yeah, you could just eat the 20. I mean, what kind of tacos are we talking about? Dude, if it's like those mini ones, you could eat those in one sitting.
No, full shell, full tortilla.
But like full shells, not even, some of them aren't even that big.
What do you mean? It's a full size like El Milagro tortilla.
Oh, like that size?
Yeah.
Because that's not a taco tortilla.
Because like by my
Yeah.
house, cilantro, 3 tacos like comes wrapped up in like the tin foil. It's like
They're tiny. Yeah,
They're
no,
tiny.
no.
Yeah, I
Those
can-
are the mini,
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
little
say, that'd
tiny
be
ones.
easy.
yeah, that's really
No,
easy.
you're
Like,
good.
Because
Leo-
4
Leo did
tacos
that in,
there
like
is
20
maybe.
minutes at my graduation.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 4 or 5 tacos there might not even have as much meat as 1 taco at Durango's.
Yeah.
I mean they fucking load those things up.
I mean, if you think about it, just eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, you could easily eat 24 in that.
6, no, yeah, 6,
8 tacos.
8.
8. Well, 4.
And if you're even a little bit more hungry, maybe you eat
Eight's-
12 and
It's
first.
kind of, it's a lot of the big ones.
Dude, yeah, it just adds up quick. The beer's what's gonna throw me off.
Dude, but the thing is like if
You
you're
have 24 hours. Like you should be able to do it. You just don't sleep for 24
Just
hours.
sleep, yeah.
and no one said it was gonna be comfortable either. Like if you're borderline, like I mean, if you're yakking
You
and
can't
stuff,
throw
like
up.
oh, you can't throw
No.
up. It said
No.
It said that?
You can't throw up.
I wouldn't plan on
I'm
throwing
adding
up
the rule.
anyways.
That didn't say that.
That
though.
didn't say it, but I'm adding the
No, I
rule.
wouldn't throw up.
I still don't think it would. In 24, I still don't think it would be an issue.
A beer an hour, like, I feel like that's easy.
I'm not staying up 24 hours. I'll do like 5 beers an hour and be fine.
Yeah. That'd
Honestly,
be a fun challenge to try to do. Like,
We should try it. We
Right?
should try it for the
like
pod.
because it was the Wade Botch challenge that
Oh, yeah.
no one survived that. Well, you guys,
I tried.
no, I wasn't there for that one.
I think the most I did was 36 beers in a day.
if we hit 1,000 subs, when we hit 1,000 subs, we'll do that challenge.
The 24-hour
Yeah,
one?
So we'll save that one.
All right. 24 tacos, 24
Road to 1K.
beers, and 10 miles.
10 miles. Fuck.
It's a lot. I better start running right now.
10 miles. It's gonna be clocked. It's gonna take a while.
All right, here's another one.
Boring.
100K straight to the bank account right now, or $1 million if you can bench 405 a year from today.
I'm taking the 100K.
100K. Yeah.
365. Bench 365 in a year.
I don't even know when we're going. I haven't benched in a while.
You can take all the gear you want.
Oh, I'll do the.
I mean, if I can hop on gear, yeah, I'd probably do that. I'd just have to talk to some people and like give me the proper dosage, and then yeah, do it. The only problem is for like someone my size, they hit 405. Like I'd probably have to put on some LBs.
What about the 365?
3
365 with gear, easy. 405, it gets a little
405, yeah, just,
So 365, you'd do it. You'd risk it.
harder. Yeah, I would do it.
yeah. I don't know how much more weight out. I feel like because I'm sitting 185 now. I know I can bench 2 plates.
You'd probably have to.
So I already know I can do 225 because I haven't flat benched in over a year. So I wonder what my current 1 rep max is. So I know it's higher than 225. So like worst case for the 365, let's call like 150 pounds I have to add onto my bench.
But if you change your training to only train for like heavy benching, I feel like it would make it a lot
Yeah.
easier.
But I would have to put on weight.
You'd have to
Yeah.
put on like 30
But you
pounds.
just eat more, yeah. But you would.
$1 million versus just 100K straight to my bank account right now. No question asked. Maintain same physique.
What'd you do?
I think I'd risk it for the million.
I would risk it 100%.
Because I mean, you're not at the end of the day, you're not losing anything.
Yeah, you're just blasting.
I
gear.
guess you're technically losing a guaranteed 100K.
Yeah. Without
But-
doing anything, just free K.
Yeah.
This option 2 is I've got to blast gear and try to put.
And get fucking yoked.
Yeah, I guess you get yoked.
Looking
And
like Togi and
attempt
shit.
for $1 million.
You got to think in like 5 years of powerlifting training natural, that's like you could do that in 1 year with gear.
I think it just depends on the person.
Yeah, the response you get. But it is possible.
Do the Trent twins rep 405 or 3? They can do 360.
They do 405, yeah.
They do.
They rep it, yeah.
Trying to think of other.
Dude, the percentage of people that can bench 405 is like
Well, 1%.
stupid low.
Only 1% can do 225.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So like 405 is probably like
Also, if you lock in your
10th of a
technique,
percent.
yeah, technique's huge too.
that helps a lot. If you get that, start flexing your back.
What does Will
Get it
Tenney do?
arched.
Can he do 405?
He's
365?
he did 360. He's done 365.
Yeah, 405. I don't think so.
I think 405. I don't think I'd be
355 for
able to
one.
do.
355 for one.
The 365, I think I could get if I hopped on gear for sure. The 405, I wouldn't. I would just take the 100K.
For 405.
The 405 one, I don't think I'd get. Or I wouldn't risk it. I'd rather just not put in all that work to try to
Then take the 100K.
and just take the 100K.
Take the 100K, invest it, turn it into over $1 million in 1 year,
Turn it, buy gear, get jacked.
and then do the challenge.
And then do the challenge again.
Let's run it back
Yeah, I would risk it.
for both of them.
YOLO, yeah.
Both of them.
I think 365 I would do natty. 405 I would do on gear.
On gear.
What's the max you've done bench?
335.
Yeah, so for you, it's not even that
Yeah,
big of a
that's
jump.
325.
I've never gotten the 300s.
Yeah, but that was a few years ago. I haven't benched.
Yeah.
Much
In the
sense.
last 3 years, I could probably count on both hands how many times. Well, no, I did incline at what's that gym we went to? At Sport for a little bit because that gym's just ass. There's just nothing there. So like, if incline was available, I did do that every now and again. But
Yeah.
typically, out of the last 3-4 years, like benching barbell benching is an option
Yeah.
in the program.
I'd be down. YOLO.
Move on to the next segment.
Yeah. Next segment.
All right, this segment we're gonna try to make it a recurring one, just like the Would You Rather's or Hot Takes of the Week. This one's gonna be called. Put a little heading right here, Tip. DIPP Court.
DIPP Court.
So in this segment, there's gonna be a judge, and then there's gonna be the prosecutor and the
Defense.
defendant. Heads is prosecutor.
All right.
As prosecutor,
Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's tails.
so you're defendant.
So I'm the defendant.
I'm a prosecutor.
Of what?
Decent.
It's
Of
to
what?
be
We don't know.
TBD.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove in the court of law.
Okay, we'll start off with relatively simple one. Pretty hot take, I'd say, in the world in general is Leo. You're gonna be arguing. Wait, you're the
He's defendant.
you're defendant. Okay,
So he's defending your take.
okay. Pineapple belongs on pizza, so you're defending that.
All right. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Get a few seconds to gather your evidence and
Your tots.
your witnesses, and begin.
So I'm not trying to convince you, I'm trying to convince
Yeah.
you. Okay. Where did pizza originate from?
We'll say Italy. I guess.
Italy. And what do all Italians say about pineapple on pizza?
Does not belong.
Does not belong. So you just already answered the question yourself. Second, who's the biggest pizza review guy you know off the top of your head?
Kyle Roma.
No.
All right, Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy. And Dave Portnoy's take with pineapple on pizza. I'll answer it for you. You're brain dead if you do that. So I would say the country of origin and the number one pizza review guy in the world both say there's no pineapple on pizza. I think case rested.
Well, he's only the number one review guy because people kind of gave him that title. He has no backing, no culinary backing.
It's earned.
all about-
First of all, it's earned. Okay, what do you mean?
He
People
he
gave
was-
him the
he was
title
given
for a
the
reason.
title.
He was given exactly.
No.
He earned it. He didn't just walk
He was-
around
he
and
was
say, "Hey, I'm
given
number one."
because of
He
media.
earned it.
All right. He doesn't have any culinary background at all.
Do you know how many pizza places he's saved from going under?
That's because of the following.
Because of the following.
was
Because
given.
he knows what he's
Either
talking
way,
about.
Gordon Ramsay himself says you need a balance of sweet and savory for your palate.
Not on pizza.
Why not?
Look it up. No. He's twisting the words to alter the narrative.
No.
Gordon Ramsay would
Order in the
not.
court.
Gordon Ramsay would not
Objection?
say that for his pizza.
He would.
No, he wouldn't.
100p.
Ask
Sweet
Siri
and
right now.
savory.
Ask Siri right now. What did Gordon Ramsay
You
say?
didn't bring your evidence. You didn't get all of your papers, your documents in a row.
I didn't have to. My
Yeah,
jury,
clearly, 'cause
my
you're
jury
wrong.
answered the question
Gordon
correctly for me
Ramsay has
because
the
it's a known
culinary
fact.
background.
It's a known fact.
Portnoy is a social media guru. So who are you going to take? Gordon Ramsay, who's been in culinary his whole life, or Portnoy?
Your quote has nothing to do with pizza.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're just taking a culinary guy and
Dude,
just saying
it's
a
all-
random quote and
it's
then
all
throwing it on
about
pizza.
blending the
that's
flavors.
That's like me
The-
saying Tom Brady says
Nah.
Ronaldo's the GOAT. He would never agree with that. Like, why does Tom Brady is a GOAT?
How did we
why
get on
does
Tom Brady?
This is my point saying.
Objection.
My point
Order
being
in the
is
court.
you're just taking
Judge.
words from a dude saying that
The
sweet and
arguably
savory.
like
What does that have to do with anything
the
with
biggest
pizza?
culinary influencer person out there, Gordon
No,
Ramsay.
He's not the biggest. He's
Who's
popular
bigger?
on media.
Who's bigger?
Isn't he even a 5-star Michelin chef?
Yes.
I don't know if he's 5-star.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's. No, isn't
He's
that
a
3
Michelin.
stars? Isn't 3 stars for Michelin?
I mean, you
Yeah,
can
I
get a
think
different
Michelin's
amount
only
of
3.
stars.
I think 3 is the top though. I don't
For
know.
Is
Michelin.
it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He might be a
Fact
Michelin
check.
star. but
How
not
long are
3.
we going to do this?
You got. All right.
Like,
You got one last claim.
Like I said, he's changing the perspective and changing the wording of a so-called Gordon Ramsay quote that has nothing to do with pizza, and I asked you 2 simple questions, and you answered it for me.
Again, I think you take an
So
experienced
he says he
chef.
thinks not what he knows.
You take an experienced chef's opinion. You had your chance.
You told me you know. He said
an experienced
Let the
chef's
defendant speak.
an experienced chef's opinion holds more value than a social media influencer when it comes to culinary aspect.
So
That's all I have to say.
You're gonna take the advice of an opinion.
Hey, no, you had your
of a
final
dude's opinion.
decision
That's
has
it.
to be made.
Mine's facts that he answered.
All right, that's it. That's the final claim. Honestly, that was pretty good. That was pretty good back and forth. That one
That's
better than
tough off the
expected.
dome with no notes.
That
or
is
anything like
that was pretty good though. That was pretty good. But it's time for the decision. And I think the defendant is innocent.
What does that mean?
That he
I won.
Based off an opinion?
No, so the
All he said was Ramsey needs sweet and savory.
So
It has
you-
nothing to do with pizza.
So you are right about that it was an opinion, but it was also your opinion that Dave Portnoy is the biggest pizza influencer.
No, I asked you to answer the question. You said Dave Portnoy.
No, I said Kyle Roma.
That's true.
And then without me saying anything, you said Dave Portnoy.
Well, that's because that's who I knew you were talking about.
Oh, how did you know? You can read my mind?
No, I just know what you would say.
Oh, you can read my mind?
No, that's because I know.
What was my question? In your opinion, not Kyle's.
No, you didn't
Listen,
say
bias as judge. I said,
no,
who
no,
is
no,
the
no,
number
no, no,
one
no, no,
influencer? And you're like, Kyle Robinson. And then you're like, Dave Portnoy. And then
No,
and then you said, and I quote, I knew that's what you wanted to say. That wasn't even the question at hand.
But okay, so that's fine.
Perjury. You can't lie on your own. This is
That is
insider
fine.
trading.
That is fine, but that's
Mine was factual. It was just an
Dave
opinion quote.
Portnoy is also a pretty biased person who only looks at one type of pizza.
This is also
So
true.
I don't know if we can take his
Well, that's
opinion
why-
completely.
Well, that's why I followed up with another question. I came prepared. He just came with one opinion that wasn't even about pizza.
He is it's a chef. It's a real chef. Dave Portnoy doesn't have any food. He doesn't know anything about food.
But then I also followed up with the country of origin.
Yeah, but the country in question where they do the pineapple, I guess they don't do it in Italy. But if that's just Italy, the whole world is a different perspective. We can't only look
Okay,
at
but
Italy.
What about Americanized taco, dude?
What about it?
What if we did the same thing with tacos and Americanized taco has cheese, sour cream, beef?
Americanized tacos like Taco Bell,
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Yeah, but like you can when you go to like cilantro, you can get Mexican style or American style, where it's like and then
cheese,
you'd
sour
be like-
cream, tomato, all
you'd
that
be like,
bullshit.
you don't put that bullshit on a taco. And I'd be
In
like,
Mexico, some places, I mean, they do
They
that
do
too.
do that too. Yeah.
but typically it's onion cilantro.
Typically, people don't get pineapple on pizza.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are lame.
But you could also say
individuals.
typically they don't do like deep dish in Italy. They don't do tavern style. They don't do New York style.
they don't do double dough.
Doesn't mean it doesn't belong though. You know, that's why I think
When it comes to the palate, the culinary expert should know. You need
I
that
think
sweet
the
and
judge is
savory.
already being biased on how the question started because again, this dude came unprepared, didn't even
Wait,
ask
did you say in your opinion though? You said who is. I don't think you said who, or did he say who's?
I don't
I didn't
know.
say
I don't
opinion. I
remember.
just said who's the
See,
number
that
one.
changes it
For what?
because you said who is the number
And
one.
you answered it making
No,
it
because you-
factual.
No,
Agreeing with the terminology. It's lawyer talk.
no, it's not.
You answered the question without me saying opinion, like you knew the answer.
No, because the thing is, I said your name because you are the number one, but you were expecting a different answer,
And then
so
you
I had
gave
to
it without
rectify.
me following up because if I am number one again too, which I am, no pineapple on pizza. So like, there's 3 factual statements.
It was still I don't know.
Chat or not chat?
Yeah, let's on the comments. Who do you
Comments?
think won?
Let us know in the
All right,
comments
let's
who
move on to
won.
the next one though.
Wait, but do you like pineapple on pizza?
Depends where it's from.
Oh,
I've had it where I'm like, okay, I agree with it, and then some places like, oh no, this is chopped.
yeah.
Oh, this one's cracked.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm still the defendant.
Might as
Huh?
well just keep it.
Yeah,
the
right.
same.
We're keeping
Yeah,
it
we'll keep it the same.
Probably guys even more got pissed.
Okay. This one is gonna be. The topic is what are they called? No, the specific one that you said. We'll say peptides or like TRT enhancing PEDs. Are they a shortcut, or they are a shortcut to reaching your fitness goal? So he has to defend that they are or that they're not, and you say that
they're not a shortcut.
Yeah, so you're against them saying that they are a
And-
shortcut, and then he has to say that they're not a shortcut.
Okay, he's not, and I'm saying they are.
Yeah, you're saying it's the easy way out.
Okay.
So, prosecution.
So I'm starting.
Yeah, you're starting. Go ahead.
Steroids and peptides are a shortcut because it's scientifically proven to build muscle, burn fat, and it's illegal in almost any sport for a reason. I've heard the judge himself claim that they're stupid as fuck.
He's being unbiased, all right?
Apparently the last one wasn't. Scientifically proven to enhance muscle, that's what it's for. We all know the male hormone test is for growth and repair. Peptides are proven to allow you to boost metabolism, to shed fat and eat more calories, to aka build more muscle. So like, yeah, they're 100% a shortcut. It's factual. Like at that point, I was just curious on how he wants to defend that it's not.
All right, let's see.
So I will agree with you that, yes, it's factual that they increase muscle, everything you said. However, I think you have to work twice as hard because if you, let's say, you're a regular gym goer.
This is just garbage, excess talk. What do you mean?
Look, you can't talk right now.
You're just making up
You can't
numbers.
talk right now.
You're making up numbers.
can't
to the ref.
talk
You have
right
to work
now.
twice as hard. What is
Yes,
that? Where'd you get that number from?
100%.
You shit it out. Why do you have to work
a
twice as hard
regular-
if
Dude,
it enhances?
You can't talk right now.
Have you better?
You can't talk
Who
right
says
now.
who? Have you been in the
Defendant.
courtroom?
Yeah, actually, I have.
Prosecutor.
You cannot talk right
Judge
now.
didn't say shit.
Prosecutor, let the
Objection.
defendant finish.
I can interject.
I like that.
I watch Suits.
Can we subpoena your record?
So, again, an average gym goer, if you jump on gear, we'll call it, you have to work twice as hard. You're going to have to lift heavier weights, do more cardio, eat very clean to get the benefit of the full benefit of the drugs, we'll call them. If you're just doing regular shit every single day like before, you'll see a little bit of growth or gain from them, but you won't get like the full effect.
Not necessarily.
Defend your argument.
Well, first of all, it depends on how well your body reacts to it. Second of all,
So then you just contradicted your own thing.
Because you could be theoretically hopping on gear and barely have bad form and do whatever you kind of want, and then your body just reacts to it and you can build the muscle. You don't have to do more cardio because that's what the peptides are for, to burn fat so you can eat more calories. So, like, why would you have to do more cardio and work harder when peptides, in a sense, are making it easy for you where you can half-ass your cardio and you can half-ass your diet for a 5% body fat physique?
Attaining a 5% body fat physique is, yes, easier with peptides or steroids.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you have to put in the work for the dieting portion because you're not just going to get 5 in the single digit
not necessarily.
percentages.
If I hopped on Reddit right now and I kept my same diet, I guarantee you I could get to 5%.
I guarantee you couldn't.
It boosts metabolism.
Again, it just depends.
So
It
if I'm
depends
already
on
at
every
calorie
person.
maintain,
Every
right?
person's
if I've been
different.
at a calorie maintain, right, and I eat the same shit and I hit my protein goal and I'm on Retta, so my metabolism goes up. So without even doing anything, I'm maintaining muscle and I'm burning fat. Without even doing anything, without even extra steps or extra cardio.
Yeah, but it's not going to get you in the single digits.
I would argue
In
I'm pretty
itself.
close to single digits as is.
Okay,
So
well,
we're getting off topic here.
yeah. What was the argument? Oh, that.
That it's a shortcut, not that
a
it'll get you to
shortcut.
5%.
Then why is it banned in any sporting event in the world?
Honestly, I don't know. I
Because
think
it enhances the human body without
which
putting.
I agree, it does. But you still have to put in the work.
No, it's an enhancement
You still have to put in the work for it too.
for the full benefits.
get
Sure,
enhanced.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like if you're trying to put
Thank you.
20,
Done.
that wasn't the argument. The argument was it's a shortcut, and it is a shortcut because you can't if you were on it versus if let's just have like a timeline where Leo's at right now, clean, not clean. it's going to skyrocket. And then this one's going to cap, right? Or it might even take 2-3 years to get that next jump. Why this one's going to keep climbing? Because you produced X amount of testosterone as is, and the definition of a steroid is an enhancement to your DNA to allow the muscle to grow. Why? Stop making me laugh, Dom. I'm going to say some words I'm not supposed to say. It's hard to talk when you're looking at me like that. Because there's steroids and then there's, SARMs. One alters the DNA and one adds to it. Therefore, it's already cheating and a shortcut to the body as is. Based off that statement.
All right, final claims. Nothing?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Wait, I thought that meant it was done.
No, any last, do you have
No.
a final statement?
I got nothing.
I don't know what the proper
I still think
terminology is for
closing statements.
closing statements. So nothing?
Nope.
Nothing? That was it? You're good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go with the prosecution as a winner.
Finally, smart decision.
So I'm going to say because Leo had I'll say it's a decent argument with you have to work harder. But I think what Kyle was saying is you also have the capability to work harder because it enhances. And then when he said, or you said, what was it, twice as hard?
Yeah.
I guess there's not technically, we don't know. It could be 3 times, twice. It could be 1.5. We don't know. So that's where, I don't know, this little bit of, like you said, the numbers. There was no factual evidence to back it up. So I had to go with the prosecution.
Yeah, I think the question from the start is set up for you to win.
No, yeah.
Because it's you're enhancing. There's no way.
That's why I was
It's
trying
not
to
cheating.
explain it, and I'm like,
Which
I don't
is
know
why
how
it
else to
was kind of
explain it.
interesting to see if Leo would be able to formulate and stumble Kyle a little bit to
Yeah,
somehow make it.
there was no way around it because
Yeah, then I was like, I'm struggling here, so how can I convince you? Then I was like, that's right. A SARM, I forgot how in depth it goes, but SARMs adds a component to your DNA to allow for the muscle growth, while a steroid actually alters the DNA to physically allow your body to pass its limit. And at that point, it's you're altering DNA. It's really no other way to describe
Yeah,
it.
I mean, the question was. Repeat the question again.
RPD is a shortcut to
shortcut.
your
Oh, yeah.
fitness goals.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's super hard to
defend.
defend.
I was
it.
like, you can, if you work extra hard, you can build more muscle, but even if you stay doing the same
Yeah.
shit and you hop on it, you're fucking gonna be looking dicey and build muscle, no problem.
But on the other side, like I said, I know people that have hopped on Tren and tests and stuff.
Well,
that
that's
just
why I
get
said
fat.
in the beginning too. It all depends on not everyone's body reacts to
Right.
it, and some people don't even build the muscle, and then their DNA because you don't know. It's not like a clean cut okay, plug and play, it's gonna
Right.
work. Okay, my muscle DNA is gonna get altered. That's why some people have the acne breakout,
Yeah.
and then they get super aggravated, and then their test taints because they're not also taking other stuff where it's their body doesn't like it. Not everyone's just gonna become jacked. 'Cause,
Right.
to your point, I know people who are on a lot of things where it's I don't know if you're doing the right thing there, guy.
Yeah.
And then and this person that I'm thinking of specifically does work out a lot, and it's just some people's bodies just don't react to it. That's why you have your Sam Solids that look like
Or you also
then
you also
others-
got to take into account where you're sourcing this stuff from.
that too.
Make sure it's
the
legit.
quality of
Yeah,
the
so
product.
because some people's just bodies do not react to roids that well.
Yeah.
Well, I think I like that segment. That was kind of
I
funny.
was using my hands a lot.
It stirs some
I hate doing that.
it stirs controversy for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to defend it.
It makes it funny. I think
Yeah,
that's
and
gonna-
even it was hard because I knew it is, but you can't.
And he smiling over there, and I'm losing my train of thought. I'm struggling to put a sentence together.
It's all a mind game, dude.
That's a good one. I like that one.
All right. Well, do we have any other
got
final
Barcelona.
remarks?
Ala Madrid, you mean?
He's Barça.
Champions
Hey, who's
League.
in number 1 La Liga right now? Oh, all right.
shit. That was gonna fall.
Chopped. Not for long.
Anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for that 2P.
We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.